All right, welcome back to UFC Ultimate Insider. Jon Anik here with Luke Rockhold and Michael Bisping. This is Counterpunch. It's one of my favorite things that we do on the program here. Two fighters who will soon face off. First facing off here on UFC Ultimate Insider. Obviously, you guys will fight in the main event November 8th in Sydney, Australia. Michael, I want to start with you here. What is the genesis of the bad blood, for lack of a better term, between you and Luke Rockhold?
Well, the genesis is very simple. Luke very kindly came down to help me spar one day, and I was preparing for a fight. And on this TV show, they were asking me about, you know, how the sparring session went with Luke. And I said, oh, you can't say it. And then I laughed, and I went, well, let's just say I'm the unofficial Strikeforce champion. And I laughed, everybody laughed. And then I even looked at the camera, I said, sorry, Luke, I'm just kidding. It was a joke. This guy cannot get over it, and ever since then he's so upset about it, just won't shut up, continually calling me out. So obviously I repaid the favour. You know, I'm certainly not scared of the guy like he seems to insinuate all the time. He's over there yawning like he's got somewhere better to be.
My hands were on my knees for 2 rounds straight.
Listen,
and you couldn't do a damn thing in the best shape of your life as I'm switching my stance.
At the end
exactly,
of the day,
it's a sparring session. That's all it is. Why did you even talk about it? Why would you bring it up?
Listen, you're the guy that's so sensitive about it. I made an off-the-cuff remark. I was having a laugh.
Tasteless remark.
Well, whatever. That was a long time
tasteless.
ago. Now we're going to fight. So, you know, we'll get to the bottom of it pretty fast.
Yeah,
and I'll knock that smug look off your face, son. Believe you me.
I'll knock that weak little beard off your face, too.
Oh, my God, listen.
Take every bit of confidence out of that sparring session.
I'm not taking confidence. I know it's just a sparring session, you fool. It was an off-the-cuff remark, okay? And I've said it many, many times, okay? Get over it. Listen, right? You've got an 8-week training camp. I'll see you in Australia, okay?
Yeah. Luke, you're the 3-1 favorite here. You seem increasingly confident that you're going to be able to get him out of there in less than 5 minutes. Why are you so confident that you're the much better mixed martial artist right now, present day?
Because I am. I train with a better team. I'm a better fighter. I'm a better wrestler. I'm a better jiu-jitsu fighter. I'm a better kickboxer. I'm a better boxer. I work harder. You
can say, oh, I train with a better team and this and that, mate. There's more fight and more will to win in me than you will ever understand and know anything about, okay?
That's the one thing I admire about you, because you have the will to win.
Yeah.
It's not going to be enough,
I've had to watch some of your fights, and the majority of them, I don't know who they are. When you were fighting these randoms, I was fighting, you know...
Oh, you don't know who Tim Kennedy is?
Oh,
you don't know who Tim Kennedy is?
He got me...
You don't know who Jacare Souza is?
Hey, no.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back to 2009. I was looking up your fights in 2009. I don't know who the hell those people were. I was fighting...
What happened to
I was fighting the best people in the world in the UFC.
In the first round,
I was fighting the best people in the world in the UFC, my friend. So just because...
Who?
What do you mean? Well, in 2009, I fought Dennis
Who have you fought and beat that is still in the UFC?
Who
have you fought and beat that is still in the UFC?
All right, well, let's
Simple as that. Name one guy.
Well, all right, well...
One guy.
Without going through the 25 fights or so that I've had in the UFC.
Name one current UFC fighter you ever win over.
Kung Lee. There you go. My last fight.
That's all you got?
Luke, have you ever been this emotionally invested before a fight? Or is it even fair of me to say that you are emotionally invested?
You know, I don't like the guy, but I know where my head's at and I know how to fight. I've made a commitment to myself to just fight my fight.
All right, if your hand is raised on fight night against Luke Rockhold, how will you have gotten it done?
Well, I'm going to beat him to the punch. I'm going to beat him to the kick. You know, I'm going to be too fast for him. I'm going to be too conditioned. I'm going to be able to stop everything he attempts. Make no mistake, my hand will be raised.
All right, Luke, without divulging your game plan, any final predictions for November 8th in Sydney, Australia?
Well, I will stop Michael Bisping. And, you know, there's a number of ways it's going to be done. But, you know, I'm not really looking to take him down. Definitely not a submission. That's not punishment enough for this guy. I'm going to pick him apart on the feet. I got a right hook, I got a left kick, and I got a straight left, and one of them's going to land, and he's going to be on the floor.
And you can see these two go at it at UFCFightPass.com. Michael Bisping, Luke Rockhold, you want to shake hands, or are you good?
Definitely there'll be no...
May the best man win, Luke.
There'll be no glove touch in this one.
That was Counterpunch. Thank you.
Quite the sportsman.